Good Saturday afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Brandon Woolley, and we're tracking, well, a flash flood watch across the area and very slow moving rain showers and isolated thunderstorms for this Saturday afternoon. And they kind of just crept into the Tulsa metro area over the past couple of minutes with heavy downpours. And it looks like the same pattern will continue for this afternoon and even tonight and overnight, with a flash flood watch issued by the National Weather Service until tomorrow morning. So this heavy rain is not going anyplace anytime too soon. You can see as we zoom down on radar here just a little bit closer, and we'll zoom in. Let's check out the metro area. And we do have Mike Scantlin, our storm chaser, out and about. He'll check in with us at 5 o'clock, 6, and also 10 o'clock. But it looks like the heaviest portion of the storm has moved off towards the east. So let's zoom down a little bit tighter. So this was right smack dab in the Tulsa area just a couple of minutes ago, but it is still, you can see, around the fairgrounds and the BA down towards Edison High School. So this is a time lapse over the past 30 minutes or so, and you can see some of those lightning strikes, about 11 lightning strikes with this storm. So I know a lot of people were in the pool just a couple of minutes ago, maybe within the hour, and jumped out, which is great because of the heavy rain and certainly a safety concern because of the dangerous lightning strikes, cloud to ground lightning strikes we have this afternoon. So you can see that is extending all the way off towards the east. Let's go over just a little bit towards the east here, and you can see the extension of that shower is all the way, the fringe of it is down towards Forest Ridge and just around Broken Arrow. So up towards the north there and extending down towards the south. And so that heavy rain now is extending in throughout Broken Arrow. Let's go back off towards the west a little bit. It has certainly calmed down a little bit. You can see around ORU we had a few spotty showers. Those have moved off towards the east, but certainly just north and northeast of Mike Scantlin's location around St. John, and probably just skimming the gathering place, and certainly around downtown and just to the north of downtown and off towards the northeast, we do see that shower. So let's stop this time lapse over the past 30 minutes, and this is the latest scan from Dual Doppler. So towards the Gilcrease Museum and off towards the southeast. Let me back up just a little bit, and you can see that is certainly where we have the rain showers in play. And again, it looks like this will continue for the rest of this afternoon and overnight tonight through tomorrow morning with these heavy rain showers. So let's zoom out a little bit to the area, and we can get a sense of the magnitude of these showers and kind of where they're coming from. So let's put this into motion over the past 30 minutes. Again, you can actually see there is a severe thunderstorm warning out towards western Oklahoma and northwest of Oklahoma City. So we actually do have a marginal risk painted in our area from the Storm Prediction Center. So that does include eastern Oklahoma. So one of these could pulse up to a lower severe limit, but certainly we could see a isolated severe thunderstorm for this afternoon. That is certainly possible, but probably the biggest concern for this afternoon and all the way through tomorrow is the flash flooding potential. So that's kind of the story on the other side of the state, central and western Oklahoma. So they're dealing with kind of a little bit more in the way of instability, giving them those severe thunderstorm warnings. So no warnings right now, no flash flood warnings, but certainly that is possible for the rest of today, as there's not much steering in throughout the upper layers of the atmosphere to move these showers around quickly. So they're very slow to move, heavy rain producers, and there is some lightning coming out of these storms. So this is kind of the activity we have in the area now. It looks like it's starting to expand around Tahlequah and just to the south of Stillwell. Up towards the north, I mean, we're pretty quiet right now. Southeast Kansas is completely dry, which I'm sure they're thankful for that. So we're kind of focused in on just north of Okmulgee, right around Beggs right now, out towards the west. That does include just southeast of Jennings, south of Sand Creek. We've had a few showers around Prattville and Sand Springs. And then, of course, the heaviest activity has come in throughout the Tulsa area, extending out towards the east. So between, I would say, 44 and Broken Arrow, right along the BA and off towards the southeast, skirting right over Highway 169. So let's take a look at what we have from the National Weather Service. And this is that flash flood watch, and you can see it does include Tulsa County and off towards the east up against the Arkansas and Oklahoma line. It does not include, for our viewers in throughout southeast Kansas, so only far northeastern Oklahoma flash flood watch expires tomorrow early in the afternoon at 1, so it goes through the entire morning for tomorrow. This is a live look now from ORU, South Tulsa, all part of Dave's Claremore RV Weather Camera Network. It is dry right now in this area, but earlier it was pretty wet. But you can see that shower is up towards the north and northeast, that very heavy rain curtain that continues, and you can kind of make out downtown Tulsa if you look a little bit close there. And certainly kind of a mixture of clouds and sunshine. A little bit in the way of sun breaks for this afternoon. Kind of depends when the showers move on through and then redevelop. And so a little bit break in the storm right now as you look from the BOK tower off towards the south. Kind of a little bit of sunshine glinting there off the Arkansas River, but certainly those raindrops are on the camera lens for this afternoon. Up towards Bailey Medical Center in Owasso, we're seeing a little bit of sunshine from time to time, certainly dry conditions there. Looks fine right now, not too much wind. The trees are not moving around too much, but certainly some gusty winds could come by with those showers that move on through. Ominous looking skies as we look down towards the south and off towards the east there. So southeast of this camera location, we do see those storm clouds, and certainly this will continue for this afternoon. And certainly 169 is wet. This is from the Renaissance Hotel, and that's looking off towards the north. Traffic is flowing fine right now, but that could certainly change up when those heavier showers move on through, reducing the visibility temporarily, but certainly those raindrops on the camera lens. And our stop here just high above the station, looking off towards the north. It looks kind of clear off towards the left-hand side of your screen, but towards the right, that's where we definitely do have the heavy rain showers. So let's take a look at future track radar, and we'll put it into motion over the next several hours all the way through tomorrow. And you can get a sense of what we're tracking in terms of those showers continuing. So let's roll out the model run a little bit. You can see those slow moving showers right across northeast Oklahoma, continuing for this evening. I mean, this is 9-10 o'clock tonight. And then it kind of loosens up a little bit through the overnight hours. This is actually after midnight, but you can see that we still could have those pop-up showers that don't move much. So a lot of rain coming down in a short amount of time. And again, the atmosphere, there's not much steering movement, not much movement in throughout the upper layers of the atmosphere for the rest of this scenario, for this weather event. And so these showers are not moving too fast. And this is 7 o'clock in the morning, still actually shows flash flooding potential. And then we go in throughout the rest of the morning, it looks like it moves away. So this is kind of 1 o'clock hour tomorrow. So that's what I'm thinking the Weather Service is thinking, of course, for their expiration of the flash flood watch. And so again, that expires tomorrow afternoon at 1 when this activity moves out of the area. So it kind of goes down towards Fort Smith, Stigler, and Poteau early in the afternoon. And it looks like we have kind of a dry afternoon in play for tomorrow with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Let's take a look at dual Doppler radar, Viper 4D once again. And certainly this has not moved much over the past couple of minutes. I mean, it's basically between Broken Arrow and 44, and then back up towards the northwest. All the way, the extension of it goes up towards the Gilcrease Museum, a little bit towards downtown, of course, but south of downtown, down towards Jinx and the Creek Turnpike, completely dry. So, I mean, it's very isolated in nature, but certainly if you're caught under these rain showers, flash flooding is certainly possible. So again, turn around, don't drown. This is the perfect, unfortunately, perfect scenario for flash flooding to occur, and very dangerous, especially during the overnight hours, because that flash flood watch goes all the way through tomorrow morning. So certainly after dark tonight and during the overnight hours, this is certainly possible. I mean, even though we don't have any flash flood warnings right now, That could change this afternoon and this evening, and even we could have a flash flood warning overnight tonight, with the same pattern continuing all the way through tomorrow morning. So certainly a lot of those lightning strikes right now up towards Tulsa. This one is getting a little bit closer to us. This is kind of coming together around Lawrence Creek and Manford, and then it just kind of propagates off towards the southeast and east. But that could be kind of the next shower to move through Tulsa. Looks like a moderately heavy shower over 75 just south of Glenpool. Bixby is kind of getting skirted by those rain showers. Coweta is completely dry right now, but just off towards the northwest. This is certainly where the main action is. So all the way from about the Gilcrease Museum, just north of downtown, and then 244 up towards 44, and then off towards the south. So between BA and Catoosa, back off towards the west and northwest. So we'll continue to monitor this activity, of course, the rest of this afternoon, and we'll have another update if we do have a flash flood warning in the area, but currently no warnings, just that flash flood watch. And certainly we'll have the latest forecast tonight on 2 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Stay safe.